In this video, we are looking at two high quality IEMs in the $200 price range. These are the Simgot EA1000 format, and the other one is ORIVETI OD200. These are fairly similar, kind of similarly equipped IEMs, fairly very similarly equipped to be precise. Both have nozzles. Let me show you guys. Both have nozzles. This one has three nozzle settings, while the Oriveti has a dual nozzle setup. It doesn't have three tuning nozzles, but it still is nozzled. I'll say nozzle tuning, and both are equipped with dynamic drivers. While this one is a dual magnetic dynamic driver with a passive radiator that helps it with more air and kind of stuff, and that really feels this is a more airy sounding IEM, to be precise. Very good air between instruments. We will talk about that soon. And this one too has a 10 mm dynamic driver, 9.8 mm to be precise, and has a dual chamber design. You guys can see. Let me show you the back chambers vent. This one is the back chamber vent, and this one is the front chamber vent. So both are very good looking, very good sounding IEMs. If we start with the cables, I am not exactly happy with the cable of EA1000. EA1000, this cable is okay, decent, I'll say, not bad, but it's slightly more memory prone. You guys can see there is a bit of memory to it, and it's slightly on the stiffer side. I do not really like this cable, given that brands are providing modular cables at this price. If we look at Shore, if we even look at the OD200, we get modular cables. This one is a lot more supple. You guys can see there is barely any memory to worry about. So that is the thing, there is no memory. Both are very clean when it comes to microphonics, so no issues with microphonics at all. But yes, I definitely prefer this OD200 cable over the EA1000 cable, because this one is slightly on the stiffer side, doesn't really feel very supple or anything like that. So that is the only issue. And when it comes to fit too, both are very similar. No issues with the fit. Both are fairly small in size. You guys can see, not big, not uncomfortable inside the ear. Both are metal, so fairly comfortable, no issues. But yes, OD200 is a bit more comfortable inside the ear thanks to the semi custom type of shell. There is a bit of better fit with this, but this too is not exactly bad. But thanks to this, you guys can see, thanks to this cable guide, this stiffness with the cable guide, I'm not exactly very comfortable with the Simgot EA1000. But yeah, both are decent, no issues with decency or anything like that. So that is a good thing. No, I'm not complaining for sure. So that is the thing when it comes to the fit and cable. And if we start with the base, OD200 is a bit more punchy, slightly bigger area of impact. You guys can see, let me show you. Yeah, OD200 is a bit more punchy. The sub bass is good. Okay, bass is more prominent with fuller meteor notes, but what I don't like is the lack of proper definition with the notes. Okay, notes are not well separated. I want them to be a bit more separated, slightly more cleaner, to be precise. They are not as leveled as I was expecting them to be, but it is decent, no issues. I'm not complaining or anything like that. But yeah, they could have been slightly more separated and well defined. Dynamics are not exactly great. Decay is slightly on the slower side. Notes end up being slightly on the softer side. Okay, they are not very good when it comes to dynamics. they do end in a softer side, so that is a slight issue with it, but it's okay. Nothing serious. If you like that softer finishing with the bass notes, you will like it, no issues with that. And if we look at the EA1000, with the bass, it is a tighter sounding IM. Okay, the bass is tighter. We get slightly better sub bass rumble. Sub bass extension is slightly better too. Even though it is tighter, the rumble and definition of the notes are very good. Individual notes are well separated, a bit more layered. It shows its details, definition, and technical capabilities. Very good, very good. Notes are slightly on the tighter side, slightly less slow, I'll say, but it is aptly punchy, aptly slammy. There is good amount of air movement too. Not as much as the OD200, but yeah, air movement is not lacking or anything like that. And very good dynamics. No issues with the dynamics. And when we move on to the mid range, OD200 is very good. I have no complaints about the OD200 when it comes to vocals and stuff. It is very clean, very good, grunty, throaty. Female vocals are petite and accurate. Very good energy. Slightly on the taller side, but very good. No issues with that. Timbre and tonality are good too. Fairly on the neutral side. So I'll say good. No complaints about that. There is no issues with comfort either. No aggressive presentation or anything like that. Instruments are lively, engaging, and with right amount of finishing energy and resolution. They aren't very tall or cleanest. Okay, the cleanliness at the base, okay, where the notes start at the base point, they are slightly less resolving, but it is okay. I'll not say that it is bad or anything like that, but it's not as clean as I was expecting it to be. So that's the only issue. Slightly lack of definition at there, but good, no issues with that. Upper mids is slightly more energetic, slightly more than the vocals and instruments around it, but nothing exactly worrisome or anything like that. You should be alarmed or anything like that. So that is decent. No issues with that. When we move on to the EA1000, is slightly taller notes, more texture, more slightly more energy. Hair less throaty, okay, slightly less fuller, but better resolution. Very good texture, no issues with texture or anything like that. Timbre is good too, due to the slightly tighter, slightly precise note body. It is slightly less comforting, but very good resolution, very good details, very good air, very good separation and definition. Individual notes are very good definition and very good air between them. No issues like muddiness or unclearness with this. Very good clarity. And yeah, upper mid is energetic, a bit more energetic than the OD200, but nothing exactly serious there. So that is a good thing. And when we move on to the highest of the OD200 is similarly energetic, slightly more than the mids. The energy that it gains in the upper mids are slightly carried over to the upper mid, sorry, not upper mid, upper treble. So that is it. The upper treble is dropping, but mid treble, till the mid treble, it is good. And no issues. Good extension, decent separation, layering and stuff. No complaints. Slightly on the energetic side, slightly less definition at the bases, at the floor, but decent. Upper treble is slightly darker, energy till the mid treble region, so decent. Nothing exactly bothering or nothing exactly alarming or anything, so that is okay. No problem. Layering and separation are good too. But if we move on to the EA1000 is more cleaner, better definition, better air at the floor, very good instrument placement, very clean, very clean sounding IM. Layering and separation are fantastic. You will find it hard to find a better or cleaner sounding IM at this price. So that is the best part of this IM. Very good definition, very good finishing. The back and foreground layering and contrast is excellent. And if we move on to the stage is where these two IMs are lot more different. Okay, there are stark contrasting IEMs when it comes to stage. While this one is a more developed stage, OD200 is a more developed stage where it places the instruments around the head. It sounds very engaging. Okay, you have instruments in front, back, side, everywhere. Under the chin too, there are some instruments that go under the chin. So it's a very very engaging. I am very good placements of instruments. They move freely, no issues with that. Cue placement is good, but yes, it's not very clean. The movements are there, but it's not very clean. Sonics and everything is good. No issues with sonics or anything like that. But it's cleanliness is is the issue across everything. And when it comes to EA1000, even though it is cleaner, okay, very very clean, no issues with cleanliness or cue placement or anything like that, it isn't exactly great when it comes to presence. Okay, instruments are just in a cone. Okay, they are placed in a conical volume at both the ends of the ear. There is barely any presence up front or at the back. There is nothing exactly present below the chin too. So that is the only issue with this IM, the stage. If Simgot can come up with a slightly better stage on the EA1000, it will be an excellent IM. I'm not saying anything is bad here. Very realistic kind of timber and presentation. No issues with the imaging. I'm not saying it's a problem, but it's not exactly that engaging as I was expecting it to be. In any case, this is my comparison review of OD200 and EA1000. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Enjoy.